What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on the Florida Panthers winning the draft lottery, picking number one overall this year, and having the ability to add another player to their already solid mix of young prospects and roster NHL players. Here's my thing: is I get Ekblad as a number one player, Aaron Ekblad, defenseman, Barry Colts. I think they're going to take him. Ryan Kennedy from TSN just tweeted Sam Bennett joining them, and being. It's not going to be Reiner because they got Barkov, they got Bugstad. Those are your guys down the middle. I mean, my thing with Bennett is you get a top line of Barkov, Bennett, and Huberdeau, or swap Barkov and Bugstad. That's something that can be really, really good for NHL first line for many, many years. But at the same time, you got to look at they need defense. They need a righty shooting defense. When they have two good defense prospects in Michael Matheson and Ian McCoshen, both actually at Boston College. Excuse me, and I think Matheson's going to sign at some point during the season with the Panthers, the off season, I should say. So that's a possibility. A Michael Matheson, Aaron Ekblad top pairing is something that sounds very, very intriguing because Eric Branson, I like him as a player, but he hasn't developed the way a number 3 overall pick should, and there's just too many holes in his game, and I say this as an Eric Branson fan. So, good thing for Florida. They can get a defenseman. They can address needs. Obviously, this isn't next year's draft, which will be in Florida, by the way. This year's is going to be in Philly. There is no Connor McDavid available, so the franchise-altering forward isn't there, nor is there a Jack Eichel, for that matter. But I think there's definitely the possibility to grab Ekblad. Even if you send him back to junior hockey next year, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world for his development. And, he gets better. He's more of a leader. He is a leader in Barrie as it is. I mean, he's third year major junior hockey because of the exceptional player status he was granted as a 15-year-old. And I believe he's the only defenseman to be granted that status. That's something that you can think about. Or, have him in the NHL roster next year. And I'm a Barkov fan, but I wanted them to take Jones last year, and they took Barkov. And, he's a very good player. They're both amazing players. They both have long NHL careers, but I think what Talon's trying to go is strength down the middle, which is what he had in Chicago, and by getting Barkov to that mix, I think Huber's going to play on the wing long term. And, having Luongo back there gives you a veteran presence between the pipes that can atone for any sins by the young defenseman. So, if I had to bet, I'd say 80% or 60% Ekblad, 20% Bennett. Actually 30% Bennett, 10% Reiner. That's how I break it down, but that could change between now and draft day. Anyway, that's like on this episode of the Power Play with CJ. The first mock draft should be up tonight or tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.